correct and definitely on skiing. Bayan, would you?
So you might ask, why are we hosting a conference on business opportunities in Iraqi Kurdistan? Why now, when ISIS is on our doorstep, when we are in the throes of a humanitarian crisis, and, as if that wasn't enough, oil prices remain low and our economy is struggling to cope? The answer is because Kurdistan is still a good bet for investors. We have been clear in our vision for our economy and our wish for prosperity for our people who have suffered so much. We're also clear that we need to implement economic reforms, diversify our sources of income, and give the private sector a much greater role as the engine for the economy. Work on all of these fronts has already begun, and we will hear about that from the various speakers that we've invited to speak today. But don't just take my word for it that Kurdistan is a good bet for investment. I'd like to quote from an email that I received yesterday from a Kurdish American businessman, ژوورى Salhi, who is chairman of Al-Aman Finance. ژوورى is known as Woody to his American friends. Just last week, Mr. Salhi signed an agreement to buy Hayat University in Kurdistan, with an expansion plan of adding a medical school and hospital. The total investment would reach $110 million. In his email to me, Mr. Salhi said, and I'm quoting, "It is true this is a risky and large investment. However, my trust in the people of Kurdistan, the KRG and its leadership, have encouraged me to make such a move. The current economic crises in Kurdistan and the region, due to oil prices, have opened a small window of opportunity for investors. The time to invest in Kurdistan is now. A few years down the road, and the lucrative investment opportunities may not be found." With this inspiring message from someone who is putting his money where his mouth is, I would like to welcome all of you once again to this conference and to thank you for participating with us as we discuss the future of Kurdistan that involves investment, trade, and closer ties with the United States.